Today I'm going to make some elderflower champagne and I am very excited. I made this last year and it was just the most delicious thing. I picked these last night with Rolly. I left them out overnight just so any bugs can kind of fall off and I can see them but there doesn't really seem to be any, so that's cool. What you will need to make this recipe is about 15 elderflower heads. It's about this big. If they're smaller, double. I've got quite a lot of small ones, probably more than 15. I've got this many. Big bowl full. 2 lemons. I bought 2 lemons the other day but one has gone mouldy, so I've got 1 lemon and 2 limes. Filtered water or bottled water is really important because you're going to be creating a fermentation process and chlorine in tap water will stop it happening as quickly. It won't work as well. All the recipes that I found use sugar, but I wanted to try and make one that just uses honey, and it worked really well last year. I didn't use sugar, just used a jar of local honey, and it actually adds a really nice flavour too. Goes really well with the elderflowers. They're just smelling amazing. So here we go. The first thing we're going to do is just chop the ends of the flowers off of the bigger stems. So I'll just grab some scissors and we'll do that. Just going to snip the very ends where it's flowery off of the main stems. So now we've just got a big pan full of fluffy elderflowers and all the stems have been chopped off. The next thing, grab a different pan and you want to put 1 litre of filtered water in there. So I've got a nice local honey. It's from Brixham in Devon. Pure Devon honey. You can just add it straight into your water. That's so satisfying. But as long as your water is hot, the honey should dissolve. I'm going to add a little bit of a Winchester honey that we still have as well. 400 grams in total of honey. Okay, while that's dissolving, I'm going to fill up the elderflower pan with 4 litres of cold water, filtered as well. This is the honey dissolved in 1 litre of hot water, and this is the pan with the elderflowers that's got 4 litres of cold water, and I'm just going to add it in. Now the last bit is to add the juice and zest of 2 lemons, except I only have 1 and 2 limes because one of my lemons went mouldy, but I'm sure that'll be delicious too, whatever you have. So that's all the ingredients in now. I'm just giving them a little mix. I'm going to cover it with a tea towel and just keep an eye on it over the next couple of days. When it starts forming bubbles and looking fizzy, then I'll strain it out and I'll bottle it up and keep it in the fridge for a couple of weeks, and then it will be ready to enjoy. It's day 2 on elderflower champagne fermentation, and I'm just gonna have a look and see what it's like. It smells absolutely amazing. No bubbles yet. That looks good. Funnily enough, Rolly today is picking elderflowers for Luscombe drinks. It's just a temporary job while they're in season. But it's a bit like fruit picking, I think, where you get paid by how many kilos. So I think he's on a mission to pick as many elderflowers as you can. The elderflower champagne has been fermenting for a few days now, and as soon as you start to see any little signs of activity like tiny bubbles, then it's ready, and you can strain it off and put it in your bottles. So I've got 2 big bowls full now, and I've strained out all the elderflowers, and you can just compost those. Hello, this is future me editing the video. I didn't get around to posting it last year, so I'm just finishing it off now, nice and early in time for when the elderflowers are going to bloom. And I realised when I got to the end of my footage, I didn't tell you what to do after you bottled it. But basically, you want to put it in the fridge for 2 weeks. Every couple of days you want to burp it and let the gases out to stop the bottles exploding. After that, the fermentation will slow down and you can just keep the lids on and keep the fizz in and enjoy it. It will last for a good few months if you don't drink it all. And I even have 1 bottle left about 11 months later, and I just tried a bit because it smelled okay and it didn't look like there was anything wrong with it, and it actually tasted really nice. It was even still a little bit fizzy. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have fun making elderflower champagne. Bye!